y'all, it's your girl back with another video, and as you guys can see by the title, this is gonna be an interesting video today. Weird things that I do because of my social anxiety. Now, I think I wrote down 10 different things that I do. Now, if you know me or interacted with me before, depending on who you are, you probably didn't see me do or say or act kind of weird, but that's just because like I got kind of like bad social anxiety, and it's kind of hard for me to communicate like when I'm not comfortable, but this is something I'm breaking out of slowly but surely as I get older, and I acknowledge that it's social anxiety. I watched another girl, she did this video. When I find her name, when I try to go and like find her again, I'm gonna put her name down at the bottom, but like she really inspired me to do this video because like it's something that I struggle with as well. So without further ado, let's get right into this video. Alright, y'all, so I'm gonna be reading off the list. I think I wrote down 10 things. Now, the first thing that I do is sometimes in a conversation, I become lost for words. I don't know how to reply to them. I don't know how to really like, especially if I can't, like, it's a situation, like I'm more of a listener. Like you can more talk to me and like I'll just listen to you. I'm more of a listener instead of like an engager. I can't really engage in conversation because when I do engage in conversation or I try to reply, as soon as you expect to reply, I automatically go blank. I don't know why I do that. Like that is something I'm learning to break out of. Especially like I've also noticed that ever since I stopped smoking weed, my communication got a lot better. I don't overthink and all that other stuff. So yeah, that's something I do. Sometimes I get lost for words. Number 2 is distance myself. I always distance myself. I was the type of person that I didn't want to hang with my brother friends. I didn't want to hang with other family members. I didn't want to hang with my friends' friends. I didn't want to hang with anybody I didn't know. I didn't want to hang out with anybody I wasn't comfortable with. I don't want to hang out with anybody I've never spoken to before. So I will always distance myself at like functions, and people will always be like, why is she doing that? Or they would think that I was acting like I didn't like them or I was better than them, but little did they know I was having really bad anxiety and didn't know how to deal or control the situation or control myself. So that's another thing I do. I always tend to distance myself. I'm also trying to break out of that because that is not good. That's a very toxic trait, and distancing yourself and not allowing yourself to express yourself and communicate can really hinder you in the long run, especially now that I'm getting older. I have to communicate. I can't keep distancing myself like that. Number 3, sometimes I can be too quick to judge. Now, I'm not saying judge the person, but when I say too quick to judge, sometimes so my thing is kind of like first impressions make everything kind of thing, right? Somebody could do something or say something, or it could be like off, like, and it could be kind of off to me, and I could not like it in a way, and I'll already be like, cancel, like I don't want to hang with them, I don't want to talk to you, none of that. But I can't be like that because what if people did that with me during my social anxiety? If I was having my weird moments and they automatically like counting me out, you know, I can't do that all the time. Yeah, I don't know how to really explain it, but I think you guys get what I mean. Like, yeah, like you could rub me the wrong way, or I could feel the energy if it's bad or it's too intense. Like I just automatically distance myself from it. Yeah. Oh, number 4. Now this is why, number 4. Now this is why I feel like I don't have any female friends, because I don't like being touched. I don't like being hugged. I don't like being hook arm buddy. I only had one friend that was ever not like that, and I think that's why me and her lasted as friends so long. And I wanted to engage and I wanted to talk because it wasn't no like physical. Like it was another girl recently that we was trying to become friends or whatever, but we not talking right now. But anyway, like that touchy, and we would like she always want to be arm to arm and touchy. Like we're too old for that. Like I don't know. I don't like being touched. I don't like being like, it just makes me feel weird personally. Like it just, even when like back in like, yeah, it just makes me feel weird. So I didn't never like having friends or didn't like being around people or family members because I don't like being touched. I don't like being hugged. You're automatically gonna throw me off if you do something like that. That's just a turn off. I don't like feeling too close automatically. That pushes me all the way away. Like, oh, that's something, ooh, that's something that, like, I don't know, y'all. I think that's why I don't have no female friends, because a lot of females are buddy, touchy, and I can't do it. I can't do it. I'm too much of a chill, laid back girl. I don't know. It's kind of weird, y'all. I don't think I mentioned this, but I guess this is number 5. I would go blank. Sometimes, I think I already said that, yeah, I go blank. I can't think sometimes during the conversation. Yeah, it's kind of weird. Number 6. Ooh, I would stutter. I sometimes, like, during situations or social situations or serious situations, I would tend to stutter because it's like I want to get what I want to say out, but because I'm so nervous and my anxiety is so high, I start stuttering. It takes longer and I sound kind of off or slow, or let me not use that word. Or I seem kind of off because I start stuttering. And, like, I don't know. That's something I had really bad. And then, yeah, that's all that is anxiety and not being able to communicate right. I've really had, like, all my life growing up, I've always had a very hard time communicating with new people, people I didn't know, or outsiders. Like, that's just always been a thing for me. I don't know why. Probably because I distance myself so much. I don't allow myself to interact with people like a normal person. But yeah, that's another thing that I used to have really bad. Oh my God, I used to have really bad. Number 7. I don't know how to take a joke. I don't know how to joke. Well, I can take a joke, but I don't know how to joke with people. Now, let me tell you, I figured this out because, especially, like, being around my brother's friends, and like being around, like, my brothers, basically, like, guys, like my brothers and stuff like that, and their friends and stuff like that. Like, say for instance, like Omegle, like, they would be joking and roasting each other and stuff. And then it'd be my turn. And instead of roasting, I would just say something so mean. And it wasn't intentional. I would think it'd be funny because I don't think I'd be hurting their feelings. But they'd be like, damn, why did you come off so harsh? Like, so I don't know, like, that's another thing. I don't know how to, like, really joke. And, like, of course I'm black. And, you know, black people funny. Like, my whole family black, like, black people funny, like, they like to joke, we like to be funny, but I was not one of those people. I don't know why. Number 8. I would be super self-conscious. Like, let me show y'all. Like, in weird situations, like, be like, I'd be just so self-conscious. I would feel like something, like, I didn't want to do anything wrong. I didn't want to look weird. I wouldn't move. I remember some situations, like, I could be really uncomfortable, but I would stay still like a statue. Like, I don't know what it is. Or, like, if somebody look at me weird, like, look at me too hard, like, dang, is there something on my face? Like, what's wrong? You know? I would become really self-conscious, and that will also cause me to shut down. It also will cause my communication to kind of, like, mess up a little bit because of me being self-conscious and because of the anxiety, like, beating in my head. So that's another one. 9. I think I did say I don't remember conversations after. Sometimes I don't remember conversations. Sometimes I don't remember conversations after they happen. Especially if we're not close and stuff, we can have a conversation, I automatically right over my head out the window, and then we can say, remember last time we was talking about? I'd be like, what? Huh? Oh. Or I used to have this really bad in school because, like, going to school and being around kids and stuff like that, I will always tend to forget for some reason. Like, especially, like, making new friends. I can never have no new friends because I always forget. It's always something that will always, like, push me away. Number 10, last but not least, number 10. Now, don't do this. If you have social anxiety, don't do this. Just be straight up. And I don't think it was because I was scared of other people's reactions. It's because of me. Like, I used to have a hard time with sugarcoating things because, like, I'm an empath, so I feel emotions strongly. So if, like, even if I want to say no, I would like, kind of want to say no, or even realize, like, I'd be too quick to say yes. Like, I was so quick to sugarcoat things or try to be sweet about things and nice about things all the time, and then I would later think about a situation or a conversation and reevaluate myself, like, oh, I shouldn't have did that, or oh, I shouldn't have said that, oh, I shouldn't have put myself in situations, because sugarcoating stuff and not being straight up can get you in really bad, sticky situations. And that's what I've learned. It's also, like, cost me, like, relationships with people and stuff like that, but everything's a learning experience. don't sugarcoat things. That's another thing that I've had because of my social anxiety. And I've recently learned that, especially now me being older, because like when you grown, there's no need for all of that. So I'm learning, I'm transitioning, and all that good stuff. But that's the end of this video. That's the 10 things that I can say that I do because, or I'm weird about because of my social anxiety. I'm still learning to communicate because communication is a really big thing. Communication can get you so far if you just communicate. And that's something that I'm working with every day. If you guys made it to the end of the video, please make sure you go ahead and hit that subscribe button down below. Make sure you also like this video, comment, share this video. If you have social anxiety, you got this, you can get through this. Don't let it hinder you. Stuff happens. Be human. Don't be scared to experience. Don't be scared to learn. Don't be scared to put yourself out there. But yeah, I really, any video suggestions, make sure y'all comment down below. But until next time, Nico Yin / All Them Soupy is out.